To begin your photo story, save all of your images to a single folder in your Pictures folder. Then go ahead and open the program. When it pops up, it's going to ask you if you want to begin a new story, edit a project, or play a story. You're going to begin a new story. Click Next, then click Import Pictures. When you go to Import Pictures, it'll take you to your Pictures folder. You click the folder that your pictures are in. In this case, mine's already clicked. And then you use the Control button, hold down Control, and click on each of the 6 pictures. If you do this, you'll only have to click Import Pictures one time. You click OK. It'll import all of your pictures. At this point, you can move the pictures around. You can change the coloring of the pictures by clicking this button. You can also edit the pictures. You can rotate them. You can crop them. You can add effects. So you can go over here and make it watercolor or something if you would like to. If you do something and you're just playing around and you don't want to keep it, you just hit reset, or if you hit close, it'll ask you, do you want to save the changes, and you just tell it no. Now, one thing it'll do is it'll put black borders on your pictures. If you don't want them there, you have to click remove black borders and it'll automatically crop your pictures. Okay, that's up to you. Okay, when you're ready to move on, you click next. It'll ask you if you want to continue without removing black borders. If you didn't remove them, I'm going to tell it yes because I'm not worried about that. Then you can start typing your actual caption. So this is where you type your 6-word stories. So, you know, these are my 6 words, buddy. Okay, so you'll notice that it pops up in the middle. Okay, if you don't want it in the middle, you use these buttons. Align top makes it go to the top. Align bottom makes it go to the bottom. Now you also notice that you can't see it because there's a black purse with black words on top of it. So if you click this button, you can change the color of the font, you can change the size of the font, you can make the font italics. For different pictures, you're going to have to play around with different colors. So you may have noticed in Miss Moore's photo story that one of the sets of text was hard to see. Okay, you're going to need to check that and make sure that the text is actually visible. I don't like that one, so I'm going to go back and maybe make it dark gray, see how that looks. Okay, and I might with this one play around with the size of the font. I might try to get it all on one line. Here you can also do things like playing around with the effects. So there's more than one place that lets you actually do different effects. When you're ready to go on to the next picture, you just click it and it'll give you the same options. Okay? You'll notice too that there's a page or a link that says learn more about adding titles. You can click that to learn more about adding titles. When you're ready to move on, you click next. It'll give you options about transitions and customizing motion. I wouldn't mess around with that because it's just going to be distracting. So just hit next. If you would like to add music, it has to be music that you compose and that you perform yourself. So pretty much if you're in orchestra or band and you want to make up your own music to go with it, you could. Otherwise, you can't just download music off the internet. So you would just skip this, hit next. When you get there, you're going to have some options about different ways that you can save your story. Okay, it's going to ask you, do you want to save it for playback on your computer, send it an email, da da da. You're going to just save your story for playback on your computer. Okay, and then it's going to ask you to specify the location and file name for your story. So you give it a file name, it'll automatically call it photo story, which is fine. You can browse and change the place where it saves it. It's going to automatically save it into your videos. So if you go there and find your videos, it just automatically saves it there. Okay, that's easy. Just if you want it in a particular folder in your videos, you would choose that. Once you're ready to move on, you hit next, and you'll notice it says building your story, preparing video, generating video. It goes through this whole process, and then it will tell you that you're finished. You can view your story, so actually check it and make sure it looks the way that you want it to look. You'll notice it comes up in Windows Media Player. Okay, obviously this one looks terrible, but it's fake. When you're ready to post it to your blog, look for the next screencast that will tell you how to get this from your computer to your blog. Happy photographing!